I can't go for that. No can do. Ooh. I've been watching coins pop left and right. Green flashes everywhere, lighting up the night. Everybody's aping, screaming, this is it. Inner voice whispering, just take the hit. But I got my rules, drew them in the dark. Fib support, trend line break, 9 MA spark. I wait for confirmation, I don't chase the spark. Even when the FOMO's tearing at my heart. They say just one trade, what's the harm? But I know that road, I know the alarm. I've been burned before, learned the cost. Now my discipline's the only line I cross. Ooh, no, I can't go for that. No can do, I can't go for that. No can do. When the hype is calling, when the greed is strong, I can't go for that. No can do, no can do. Gotta wait for the setup, gotta hold on true. I can't go for that. No can do. Another coin's mooning, chat's going wild. They say this one's different, like a reckless child. My fingers itching, cursor over by. Degens voice laughing, don't even try. But I close the tab, I step away slow. Let the impulse pass, let the real setup show. I've lost enough chasing every green light. Now I trade my plan, not my appetite. They can ape in blind, they can YOLO fast. I'll keep my rules, make the good ones last. I've been a fool, I've paid the price. Now discipline's my only vice. Ooh, no can do, no can do, no can do. When the hype is calling, when the greed is strong, no can do, no can do. Gotta wait for the trigger, gotta stay on song. I can't go for that. No can do. I used to think the fast ones won the race, but every shortcut left me in last place. Now I sit and wait, I let the setups breathe. And when the line breaks clean, that's when I believe. So no, no can do. Ooh. I can't go for that. No can do. When the FOMO's screaming, when the chat's on fire, no can do. I got my rules and they're taking me higher. I can't, no can do. 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 We're the lucky ones. Yeah. Somehow we're still here. Yeah. I remember number 17, thought we'd all be kings. Lambos in the driveway, diamond rings. Then the crash came fast, took the dream away. Left us counting Satoshi's, praying for the day. 21 was wilder, everybody screamed moon. I bought the top, held the bag, sang the same old tune. Lost the house, lost the girl, lost my mind for a while, but I'm still breathing. Guess that's worth a smile. We watched the new kids aping blind. Saw the rugs, the dumps, the same old grind. They call us old, they call us slow, but we're the ones who learn to never let go. We're the lucky ones, the ones who didn't die. We're the lucky ones, still breathing under the sky. We're the lucky ones who bled and still survive. We're the lucky ones, yeah, lucky ones tonight. Now the cycle's turning, same old song again. New faces in the chat, same hunger in their pen. They chase the next big thing, they chase the hype. We sit back quiet,
ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself for the turkey.
We've seen the retail bleed, we've watched the influencers plant the seed, but we're still standing.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels, welcome to Late Night Crypto with Road Dog. Running a little bit late tonight. Been doing some heavy producing and editing and stuff today, and it kind of just took all damn day. Frustrating. How we doing, everybody? Good to see you out here. Yeah, so we got 8-9 people hanging out with us tonight. Glad to have you here. Let me give you guys a little shout out real quick before we start getting into what Bitcoin and this market is up to today, what we can see on these charts, maybe what we can find together here. Let's see what we've got. Strega in the house over here. Tenacious Tabbies. Good to see you, Tenacious Tabbies. Thank you for being here, or being here after 11 maybe, which is about now. PMO. We got 1880 Rogue. Diaz, how are you doing, my man? Strega, is that you? I thought I just saw you a minute ago. You don't have a twin, do you? We got Gator Squatch in the house. He even says it right there. Look, Gator Squatch in the house. Squatchy like his high. That's some good advice right there. And we got PMO in the house. How you doing, PMO? How did I say that, Jad? Gator. Tenacious Tabby's going live in 5. Made some great calls today on 5. Hondo, says PMO. Oh, yeah, okay. Congratulations, my man. You shall get the clap. Gator Squad's giveaway tomorrow. Wood, woo. You're giving wood away? Gator's got wood, everybody. Just to let you know, Gator's got wood. Society X, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. Did you know Gator had wood? He's got wood for you, is what he's... Sorry, Gator. Fell right into that one. Right over here, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. With the Bitcoin, it had a little rise up over here. Hey, Gator Switch, I seen your t-shirts over at Tenacious Tab. You had the actual shirts there on camera and stuff. They look really, really good. Really, really good. I'm kind of interested in using a 4-frame screen or 6-frame, or 6, or using 6. I would guess maybe 6. Ladies and gentlemen, we're taking a look at Bitcoin over here. It's about 8,200, 800, right in that area we were talking about. I had a little line drawn right over here, more like 82.9, 981. Now that's a Fibonacci. We're talking last night. It's like, I thought it would kind of come up here, but I don't know if it's actually going to touch this guy over here. It with the way the fibs were, you know, the confluence is off just a little bit, right? But it's still in that same area. And it could be one of the reasons why we may not make it up there and we may break trend and come down. So far, I think we're still in trend. So, well, you could debate that since we're losing this 50 moving average. But as you can see, what I'm on the 1 hour time frame over here, 50 moving average, you know, on the 1 hour, it can take a couple of candles over here and still be okay. Don't know if it will or not, but it might be. It might get one more run up, and it may hit this orange line, may go over here to 83.8, may actually hit that yellow line. That would be cool. If not, well, it just banked out on us early and is starting to, with that little wick there, and starting to go below these areas over here. I'm going to take this trend line and extend it to these candle bodies over here. Gives us a little bit more wiggle room. This yellow line is not important. It's just the curved line there. So what do you think about Bitcoin action? Think it's going to go down, but she don't go down. Every reason in the world why she would probably need to go down, but she's going up. It just keeps on going up. Isn't that kind of crazy? Kind of crazy. Might want to look at it over here on the daily to get a sense for the market. I find it helps me. 200 moving average still coming up there, 83.3. We could probably still try to make it up there. I hope we do. It looks like we do have a little bit more wiggle room for our trend line. If we zoom out and look at the daily, line it up against candle bodies, you see we do have some wiggle room all the way down to about 79.6. So that's about what, $2,000 away? Yeah. Could be doing that. That's what the daily says, or we could be going up a little bit. It'd be nice if we came over to that 800 moving average. If we got past the 200 and could test it, that'd be a bullish sign. Miss Lucy's sitting right up here, and look what's over here. The 360 moving average is sitting around 96. Given that that one is over this one and over that one, and their sequential order, there is a chance to go up and talk to this one. Just for meanness, just to do it. And more than likely, we would come back and range through here, and we're on a nice confirmed uptrend if we see that scenario happen. It would have to take out this guy over here at about 98. So we got to be going to $100,000 for this move to count. And I mean, we fell through here, and when you fall through something like that, well, there's nothing there to fight against really going back up. So just as quickly as we fall down, you know, we can go back up as quick, or we might just kind of inchworm our way along. That's what it looks like, is a big old inchworm right over here on the daily chart. But this is a nice move, and then we're seeing a little reaction of altcoins, right? We're seeing over here on total 3. This is on the 4 hour, and let me take this off. It never did try to do that or get rejected up there. It can still get rejected up in these areas. Let me put that over here. Let's carry this little box over. It's kind of our little range zone, and we're trying to get away from this range, right? Get away from this area. And I can't bitch about that. That's a good call for altcoins, meaning our Megaphone pattern, partial decline, and finally we got some traction out of this little bottom area. So what I could do, how we measure its strength over here, is to take our Fibonacci and see where we measure up. And we just broke past this 382 area. And that was resistance, but not anymore. And over here at the 0.5, there's not really anything there to keep it down. So we might actually just jump on right on through that and get a nice little boost. Either way it wants to go. If it wants to get rejected here or go up a little bit more before it runs into some problems or anything. Still pretty strong. And just the fact that we get above this fib area right over here is a very strong sign for this one. It looks like we've already done our retest if I kind of zoom in a little bit on these candles. So altcoins are looking interesting, but locally they are at an area of resistance, okay? So you are at areas where she will pull back. So it's good overall. We did get most of the move today and through last night with the altcoins, but they are likely to pull back, and it is likely, in my opinion, that we'll have a little pullback over maybe the next day here. It would be healthy. It would be healthy, especially where we went there. So it's a good place to have been taking profits on these altcoins too, and then starting to look for the setups when the things kind of come down just a little bit. Looks like what is the day? The day is Wednesday, almost Thursday. Thought it was Thursday. Usually I would expect a little bit, I would expect a little pick me up Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. A lot of times we can get that volume to come in. And maybe they could just go ahead and propel us up. It being at that resistance area, that's going to be a little iffy. Let's take the bigger move over here. Put it in perspective over there. I probably should have done. Well, you're still right at one, dude. You are still right at one. So this little zone right here for the little high region, and it can extend over here. We've been seeing a lot of 1.414 activity lately. And this one says, well, I might not be any different. I might want to go up there too. So there's a hopeful move. But it would be much better if we did pull back and then try to go for it. That would be a little bit more sustainable. Anything we do here, they're liable to bring us all the way back down to the bottom of this channel, to this trend line again one more time. And that's not even the best trend line. It'd actually be a little bit lower than that. Actually be a little bit lower than that angle. Oh yeah, come all the way back down here. Oh well, we have a fun ride if that happens anyway. But just know we're at really close to areas of resistance. And sorry, got rejected ahead. It may try to play around through here and get higher. Maybe we'll do that. We'll just see. But right now we went up. This is, if you haven't paid yourself, I'm just saying. How about 25%? Can we get a little? Can you get a little? I mean, you got into this to get paid, right? I mean, here's one of your areas. I mean, we may be coming down, okay, and you may miss it. And if we keep going up, you should pat yourself on the back for doing the right thing. I'm just saying. 13 people, how we doing tonight? I want to zoom out of this little guy right here, and we'll start looking at Bitcoin dominance real quick. Still on this uptrend right here. That's kind of bullish for Bitcoin. It does have a little damper. It does have a damper for altcoins, but we're getting a little something out of. We get the breadcrumbs from Bitcoin basically. Let's see. Oh man, what happened over here? This is we need to go over here to the 4 hour. That's what we're watching, right? Yeah. We did get a breakdown. We got a break of a trend line downside. That's good. That's what we want to see out of this one. This is one of those bearish megaphone expanding, broadening wedge patterns right there, which would be, that means altcoins could take a dip. Bitcoin could take a dip while it does that. But when it starts coming back down, which it hopefully should do rather soon, maybe going over this weekend or into the weekend, and then maybe we'll see a little flush more of altcoins and or Bitcoin. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm coming over here to the 4 hour now. And we see where we got some rejection going on here on Bitcoin. That flag to the upside didn't fly right there if you were looking for a flag. I know some people were taught to look for flags first thing that they do. But if your flag formation falls outside of your bigger trend line, well, good luck with that one. And if you got an overhead resistance because you didn't zoom out to draw a bigger trend line. I don't know how I can help you. Resistance area right here. It's in a rising formation. We were in a rising channel, and now it's starting to squeeze up there, and we could be retesting back through here. 79,005. We got a green line there, so that's usually my 382, unless that was a bigger thing, a bigger target that we actually hit from something else, which I think it was. I think it was based on there. Need some different colors for these things so I don't get them all confused. But we can recycle this line. But this area right over here with this white trend line and that green one's at 79.8. That'll be a nice area to test and see if we can hold. If it holds strong there, and yeah, that might be a flag. Maybe we'll see how that plays. But likely we might be coming back down to these lower areas right over here. If we can't get back above that 9 moving average, then we're losing trend. We're losing the trend. And if the 21 doesn't help it get back in there, then this little fun ride is over. But that's not a bad thing. We just go sideways after those fun rides, right? Every time we get a fun ride up, we go sideways a little bit or come down. Sideways or down. Those are the only two other options we have if we take the elevator to the top floor. Does your elevator go to the top floor? I don't even have an elevator. PMO says, my DJing coin ripped 1,000% today. Crazy. I'm glad you had a good day, my man. I'm glad you did. Everybody needs a good day and needs lots of good days. I meme coin. From 21 to 415 in just a few days was a good run. That's a hell of a run. What was that? Aliens love tacos. What is an egg then? My gator symbol is supposed to me. And my egg. I don't know. We're speaking in code. Hey, we got Amber in the house. How you doing, Amber? Good to see you. And the Dusty Hunt. How you doing, Dusty Hunt? Good to see you. OG1. Not much is shaking. Just blessed to be here. Did you know gators got wood? I'm just saying. I want to let everybody know you got wood, Gator. All right. 12 people hanging out. Let's see what we can dig up over here. I want to go over here to the crypto bubbles. Ton, you're still hanging up there. I'm impressed. I thought you might be kind of dropping down after that big run up. Mayor GG had some good research on Ton. And he thought that was the reason the price was going up. But then as he finished writing, yeah, oh no, he striked it for years. I don't know. I thought that was some good stuff we went over that night when we read that here on the stream. But maybe there's something else at play here. BVV back at $12. That's not bad. Let's pull this thing down right over here. For the day, well, I guess we're getting off to a new start over here. For the week, it seems that we're doing fairly decent for the week. 8%. Some of these are up 17% in categories, or categories up 17%. The 1 hour is a little iffy over here. I'd like to come over here and let's go over here and see what our losers and winners look like. So I put it to the top 300 for the last 24 hours, and we see Lab is still up there, 454. Billions Network, never heard of that one before. Ton. Coming right in there at third place, VVV. Near, we've looked at that recently. ICP getting some traction. Close the door. Even Siren, uh-oh. And Tau finally getting a little move there. That's pretty cool. The ones that are kind of dropping right now or have been down a little bit. Build On. Well, that one's down 32%. Don't even know that. It looks very memeish to me. I'm just profiling over here. Not supposed to profile. My turkey, I can get by with it. Pudgy Penguins is or PINGU. She's on discount today. So is Aerodrome, Aero Token, Maple Finance, or SERP, as we call it in the South, syrup. And Doge is on discount. Might want to take a look at Doge. See what's going on with you, Doge. Not down a whole lot. And then also we got Hyperliquid, which is not very cheap right now. Remember, she was down like $31, $36 at some time. $42 right now. So, and just dropped 3% right there. Optimism, is that still a thing? My goodness, I remember when that was $2 to $3. Everybody thought that was gonna go to the moon. $50. Yeah, 13 cents. DEXE. We follow that one. Caspa's at 3.5 cents. And Dash. Oh my Dash. Don't want to forget about that. I'm going to put Dash to the top of the list here. Ladies and gentlemen, if you got any coins that you want me to take a look at, or if you got a chart you'd just like to share, a setup you'd like to share, whatever it is, just throw it in right under that marker I put into the chat. And we're going to start coming over here and taking a look at these guys and seeing if we can find any opportunity for any kind of setup, small term, swing trade, position trade, whatever the chart presents us. See what kind of opportunity is there. I'm going to start out with Dash. It's at a pretty good place from where it's been before. Let's see. Zoom out to the daily. Yeah, you're retesting that trend line. See, when you're down in these areas and doing all this stuff, you're like, oh no, you can't envision that that's going to happen, right? Trend lines, though. I'm going to take this line. I'm going to cut through over here to those bodies. I want to see how it lines up over here. Well, that was fun. Thank you for sharing that experience with me. I just didn't want to surprise you when I did it, so I'll let you know. All right. Here we go. We'll take a fib over here and kind of measure this one out and see how well it's doing. Got stuck at that 382 and that area, so that's cool. And get these M-shaped patterns over here. These are harmonic-y kind of guys over here. A lot of times you will see a rejection there. Might even come back down here and do something. If that does happen, are you going to get some? Because I would think I want to put that on my list wherever she drops down to, higher, low, or what, to maybe pick up some of this on the rebound. It's a good time to start paying attention to what bags that you want to play, because they in a good place right now. I'm just saying. We broke out of this red area, this line over here that's there for a reason. That means that anything below here is the zone of missed opportunities. I guess I could tighten you up. I guess you were right before, right? I should get back over there. So let me go ahead and mark that little guy right there, about 52. It's going to be a little hard to get past that one, or we're finding it a little bit hard. We'll see what happens. There is a higher high there. Now, if you come down to the locals, and why we do that, she's definitely in the area. She would need to chill out a little bit, man. Take a little chill pill. Right. As far as your measured move ideas, your one-to-ones, you've kind of got that. It went right there to that target there. Come down to the 4 hour. Ooh, you did a full 6. You did, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you deserve that. You deserve to be coming down right there. And now let's check for some divergence here. Yeah, we got divergence right here, right there. I would say you're gonna get a pretty deep pullback. And I'm on the 4 hour for Dash, and it will probably take a while. But that's not much of a pullback. But we are at $52. Golly, or at $50. Wow. Might get a chance to get it around 44. There might be a short here, but it's not. There is bearish divergence. People probably are piling on some shorts there, but I'm not so sure that. Have you lost the trend line yet? There we go. I'm trying to get my computer to think I've used up all this freaking memory today. I see there's several different angles here. I'm going to try to go from here. Yeah, we're flirting with losing one. I don't know if we quite we're still on the cusp of it right there. If we can gain traction, cool. If we do lose it, then yeah, definitely be looking to try to slow burn our way down here over the next, what is this, the 15-minute time frame? Over to the next day. Let's go back to the 4 hour over here. So you're up, and then lab, I'm sure that one's probably extended to 2. Looking at the ones that are already up, it's not really much of an opportunity unless you're seeing a short potential, right? You might be looking for that. It'd be kind of tricky on these altcoins when things are getting bullish in the market. But you don't know until you try, right? Still Wow, nice curve move. You got some more juice in you. That's what I want to know. I want to know if you got some more juice in you. It might be going to 495. She might still have that in her, but there's some bearish divergence forming here. She should be about played out. Short term, anyway, right? Tired out enough to take a little break. She's at the resistance areas right now. She's already at the 113, right? She's already flirting with this little guy right here. Put that over there, see his resistance, and then see if we can gain some traction on that. Get a nice clean support level there, but I'm not quite seeing it just yet. Still above the 9 moving average. I gotta get off this 15-minute time frame. Still above the 9 moving average. Oh, if it's above the 9 moving average, I can't say anything bad about it, right? Because that's bullish. Bullish. All right, let's look at one that's down. PINGU. Flip flop across the aisle over here. You're not down a whole lot. This is 4 hour though. It was at a penny 0.0118 area, and wow, we dropped to 0.0102. Wow, what a savings. Actually, if you get a bunch of them, you can get decent moves out of these things. You play them right. I'm glad we zoomed out. I think we got one of them guys. You guys have seen how the other ones have played out or are in the midst of playing out, especially Zcash at the Harmonic, and it gets to the bottom like that. It's got a good chance that this one is she's ready to rock and roll too, especially after on the daily here we just got above the 200. So even a late entry right over here, I wouldn't go crazy because there's always that chance to come back and retest this double bottom that we just, oh my god, did I say it? This booby pattern down here. But it can be a double bottom. You'll just have to come down and test the belt line, the underwear line, the elastic waistband over here. Somewhere around 0.008, and it probably can, but that would have to lose this guy over here on the daily. That's not what we want. Don't really want that. I can see maybe consolidating in here instead, and then maybe our angle kind of fleshes out a little bit. Maybe we even fall back to the secondary or the primary angle really. But that would, I just would hate to see it lose that 200. Maybe it will regain it shortly. Everything else is looking bullish to cross. The Ichimoku cloud looks kind of bullish to cross. We would be looking right over here. First of all, right in this area, which we're not too far away from. Maybe we can kind of zone out and through here. That could be a good possibility right there. Come down to the 4 hour and see what you're looking like. You testing that 50. Think you can take it? Anybody want to take it to Satoshi that he's going to break the 50? Is it? I'll give it 6-1. So, all right. Let's take a look at PINGU. I think it's a good opportunity to get it in on the pullback right now. Like many of these altcoins, they've just had a good time and they'd get paid, which I should probably be doing right now over on my accounts. I don't even think I've looked at them since I've been doing something else totally all day long. Weeks, you're my little problem child. Well, how are you doing? It looks good right now until it kind of catches on in about 2 minutes that, oh, look, I'm awake. Come on, Weeks. All right, so 70% on near. Is this right? Is this true? I mean, are you? Sometimes you do this and you change your mind real quick. All right. How did our little? Or it was a little trade. We got a 4x long on M. We did with this. We do this on stream, right? 128% gains on a 4x. We got to do that for the algorithm, people. Let's say that kind of behavior makes your account. Who took this trade with me? That's what we do here. We're the greatest. Join my group. Only $2,300, only $2,500 a month, and you can be a part of the elite FTSE group. I'm just saying. All right, So I showed that. We did this. We flexed. I'm going to take profits. Glad I got my priorities in order. All right, I'm taking half of you, baby. I wants that. I want every penny. Or as many pennies as I get. And then our near trade over here, 5x. 5x, it's up 70%. It's not, I didn't use 20x leverage. But that's a good percentage for 5x. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I'm going to take half of you. I'm getting paid today on this tiny ass account. Did we do you Altcoin? I feel like I'm clipping. Am I clipping? Altcoin, you're up 62% on the 4x trade, 4x leverage trade. Well, I think we should be responsible here and take a little bit there. 10% on kite. 10% on kite. Bitcoin shorts getting into some nasty waters over here. Oh, you short at the bottom. Oh. Needs to have a stop loss. Oh, dang. It's a 50-minute chart. I gotta go within I gotta put it kind of tight. Keep within my limits here. To control my risk. That's gotta get tight. Given it's a 15-minute time frame, I could get stopped out. But if she breaks this trend line, she's doing something else than what I'm thinking of. Problem is, am I above that trend line? I is. Barely from where if it went straight up. As it goes sideways, I might have an opportunity to lower it down a little bit. So, if she had to break out of that, that would be going against my thesis. We're about to turn bullish a little bit, or to go up when I'm expecting her to go down, right? Or hoping she'll continue to go down. All right, so, okay, that's cool. That's Weeks. Glad you're on board, Weeks. Go over here to Blowfed, who's asking me what? You want to remember my decisions? So I close this site. I just want you to go away. I just want you to go away. Oh, sweet. What is this? Ton. Our ton trade is a 3x. Small ass trade. And, yeah. Yeah, baby. Ton. Is it ever going to stop? Can't stop, won't stop. All right, so, Ton, where'd you go? How do you get this off of there? How do you get that off of there? How about allow? We just let you block. See, you won't go away. It pisses me off. I'm just saying. Come on. All right, so 274% on 3x, not 20x, nothing crazy like that. Oh my gosh, if you use like 5x or something like that, 7x, it would be one of those in the thousands or something like that. Average entry is 141, and we're at 271. It's time. It's time to get paid. Day. Oh, cause I'm taking half of you. I'm taking half of you. Let it ride. I got this crappy little Bitcoin inverse perpetual going on over here. It's down. It's got 30x leverage, so getting ballsy. Also down over here on this other one. You're below my limits here, mister. That's a long. What the hell you got a long there? All right. Let's see. We got Jupiter up. Almost enough for me to take profit. Not. Is there another one? Whiff is doing good. Whiff is up. It's a 5x trade over here. Got in at about 17.8 cents. It's at 21.51 right now, right? Yeah, I can take profit on that one. So well. Hey, Whiff. Catch you later, baby. I'll take some of those profits. And yeah, detail the damn thing over here. Let me see how bad I've messed up today. See what's here that's not here that I didn't know about. Oh, you did give me today. Was that today? Because I have not been here all day. Today, this, yeah. How far is it? This is today. So that's acceptable. That one's acceptable. This one is nah. That one was stupid. That one went over my limit. So did this one. Oh, I did not remember that I was hit. Why did you not have a stop loss? You should have had a. Where's this at? Maybe I didn't put it up there, but there should have been a now damn ton. I gotta. Oh, now that I did take some profit on that. That kind of made up for that little edgy thing. All right, well that's cool. That says 1100% right there. Okay. Cool. I've got to keep a better eye on it. I got caught up today. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm done doing what I need to do. Oh, wait a minute. What do you got going on over here, Arbit? You're mostly stocks over here, right? Or stock tokens. I got Bitcoin over here. Still up and along. Let her ride. The only one that's kicking my ass over here is Palantir, but I think I went 10x leverage on that one, so that one's working against me. But Tesla, even though I think that they had a down day or something, TSM is that one's doing okay. You got to let these guys breathe for a while before they get any traction. A little bit slower to play, but seems to be a lot more reliable than altcoins at the moment. Bitcoin's at $80,000, 900. Still flirting with that trend line there. Can't figure out if it wants to be a jumper or not. And this kind of weakens this trend line idea. So it's got a little space. It can do some stuff here and still be bullish. We technically would need to kind of pull this guy down a little bit to give him a little breathing room, but I'm just going with the majority of those guys just to keep an eye on it. Scar says ONDO. Take a look at ONDO. Road Dog is sponsored by some good ass coffee. I'm glad you said that. That gives me a great little segue to
The morning's gray. The clocks are full. The world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good ass coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
nothing like some good ass coffee in your cup. Can you look at ladies? I sure can. Society X is pro if you can look at the chart and project. This is my long shot Degen play. Let's find my pin. Ran off from me. PMO says, I sold some Bitcoin today. Do what you think you need to do. I'm looking at some places on my I haven't done it yet. On my iTrust account. Trying to take some profits over there. A&D is ripping. Let's take what was the first one? Oh, I didn't write it down. It was ONDO, yeah. let's take a look at ONDO. Zoom out. I would say she's had a good run, wouldn't you? So we got to have our accumulation area. And now we got a nice little bottom formation there. The only bad thing would be if we ever come down and we did something symmetrical and zoned out through here again. That would be the only bad thing. I hope that that's not what summer is going to look like for some of these coins, right? But let's reel in the euphoria for it. 200 moving average is down here at 26 cents. So we can meet we're probably going to meet somewhere in the middle between it and where we are right now, which is not too far away. It's at 32 cents right now, right? But now let's zoom out and see how she's doing. But that's a good move that it did. That's good. It's trying to flip the ribbon on all the time frames. Even here on the daily, we're starting to flip some of these ribbons. So it's getting bullish, or it's been bullish. It's just starting to confirm that bullishness now, right? Daily actually looks really nice. And so you at this point in the game, you got to struggle with yourself, and it depends on what you're going to do, if you're going to use leverage or not. If you're on spot, you can just layer in all through it here, right? Spot just gives you all kinds of things. You can just draw a big old triangle, and you can just use the 4, 3, 2, 1 method, which is $40 or $30 or $20 and $10, and there's your $100. Or if you're more of a baller, you can scale it up there. That's $1,000 you want to put into it and layer in. And you may or may not get all of that money in on a trade, depending on how you structured that. But that just lets you dip your wick in there, grab a bunch of it, and then when she comes back up, that is position trading right there. That is accumulation. And the more it comes down, the heavier the weighted you are, so that you can get the best entry weight and get you back in profit soon, right? It's scaling down. And that's an important part of it, is to actually make the heavier weighted bottom buys. And if the only thing is, if you're in too late and it just nibbles you and then starts taking off, you get pissed like, oh man, that's a small bag. But the advantage is that you can get a lot of these coins at a lot cheaper price. All right, you get more of them, bigger position sizes at a cheaper price. And it's best if you can try to, pick the ones that you really want to kind of stock up on. Otherwise, you're just kind of spread too thin to really do a lot of stuff, right? But you kind of want to pick the ones that you got conviction in and get them when they're down here. And they're little dudes, because you can get such a much, and you can play a lot of times these ranges with those little spot bags too, right? You can even do it on spot margin, which is just regular. It's a lot like spot, but you can borrow money against the spot that the coins that you're using there, and you can use that. It's very low leverage, and at this point in the market is good. And when the market goes up, during accumulation and markup is a great time to be holding or longing with the spot margin. The distribution and the drop down, there's no. I'll give it time. I'll wait. We'll just let it sit there, and it's like, get the hell out. Get the hell out. Get the hell out. And you can short it. You can short that way too. You can just buy more and sell them off, and buy more when the price comes down to certain levels. What do you got going on? I like the way ONDO looks. I want to see it on 4 hour. Oh, it's a nice little retest of that little trend line guy. ONDO. So what I need to do is get you right here. What area? Where are we at right now? Kept 0.5. Okay. So yeah, this does have a chance to come back down and retest these areas. I don't know if it'll go this low, but it's got another chance to do that. I would kind of try to stick with the trend line if we can find. Maybe we can go with this one over here. That's enough touches to be valid. So yeah, I would kind of be expecting her to come back down a little bit. I'd like to see it somewhere around 28, 29 cents, which is not far from where we are right now. So, I mean, if you were building a position down here, this is a great place to be buying something. If you're trying to do it like on 10x leverage or something like that, you know, it's a horrible place to take a long. But ONDO's looking juicy. It's looking kind of interesting. We'll take a look at what is the next one, ladies, real quick. This is over on KuCoin. Take a look at it on the 4-hour. And still on its little downtrend. Testing 600 moving average, 800 moving average areas. From what I can see here, it's got a chance to kind of range over through here. Let's see how it does. It's hanging at this particular fib level, 0.5 Fibonacci here at 0.95 whatever, plus all the zeros it has for the price. Below the 50, that blue line there, it needs to change that, needs to reclaim that. If it does, that's a good sign that we're ranging through here, trying to make our way through. Do we have those same lower levels we had yesterday right there? Just waiting to see if it does anything there. We take a look at PRO. And let's see, where do we want to go? Krakens, you got it. Is that Proppy? That's right. I was in Proppy. I think I got out of it though, and put it something else. It just kept going down. Hopefully, maybe it's not going down anymore. Here's a real world asset play. It had some good hype behind it, but then whatever happened. Maybe it was just too early. Maybe it just needs a little clarity. Act. These guys are hitting toward this zone, or hinting toward that zone. That would be 66.75 cents. Biggest area to be looking for is at 45. That's once we get past that, and then we've got a good chance that we're getting out of this zone and getting ready to do something. Just squeezing symmetrical triangle shape down here, and we're bottoming shape. Give it a little time. She's in accumulation under this level, in my personal opinion. If you're looking for something, this is on the day. Let's come over to the 4-hour. See what she's doing short term. Could be setting up for a possible breakout. Let's see where those moving averages do. Is it bullish cross or bearish cross going on over here? These are bullish. These are a little bit bearish crosses here. So it's got some turbulence going on, I see. I think it's just going to be zigzaggy all through here. But it should start getting interesting for this zigzaggy about right now. As it's just basically squeezing into this point here. Something's going to give soon. But I don't know that it's going to be any better than what you saw over here. So between 35, 40 cents, 43 cents, 44 cents right through here. Until we actually get out of that zone and hit those targets. Let's take a look at ICP. I've not looked at that one in a minute. Wow. Holy crap. Hide your wife. Don't let her see something that big. Jeez. This is the 4-hour. I almost touched it down there. I don't know if you got the golden cross happening on the 4 hour. That's just confirmation for me that was a good move. Maybe this one will stick even if it gets a steep pullback. This one was, why would I say that? It makes me want to watch this one. It makes me want to watch this one. That was a lot of volume that came in there. And so this has happened over the past day or so, and I haven't paid attention to it. That would have been a nice little, even buying the breakout right there would have been great at 240. We're at 296. Now, we have seen this before. Why did I forget? And you did. Or you whipped right to it. And what did you do after you? Wait a minute, we gotta take some of this old stuff off. This one's got a, what are you? That's a bullish butterfly. It turns into a fat caterpillar once it gets out of the cocoon area right here, and then flies away right over here, and then gets eaten by an eagle. Wow, look at you. Okay, so that's at the testing the daily 200 moving average. Probably going to take it a minute to get past that. It didn't do so good over here. But you might want to watch this one. If it comes back down, if it's got some possibility, getting some traction. It got to $9 there.
10 years later.
Man, could we get a little spike up like we got in 2024? No, maybe not that good, but start seeing altcoins do good for just a little bit before they, do what they do and dump again. Or is it like a sell in May, walk away thing? Or are those sellers in May starting to buy altcoins and be a little what's going on? All right, so we need to see 385 to target area, accumulate below that.
Kevin from the football team asked if I still live with my parents. I wanted to scream. I'm doing great at the reunion.
And short term here, still right around 375, 380 right through there. We're stuck here right around 3. Might have to retest these about 278. Might have a chance to get some of this a little bit cheaper here. So I'm seeing some that are, they're kind of high. There's plays to be had depending on what kind of play you're trying to do. But I think it's too bullish to short for me. I don't know if the risk to reward would be there for a short. What would you get, 11%? Unless you wanted to you'd have to do crazy leverage or something like that to make it worth your while, or risky leverage. About the not moving average, I can't say anything bad about you, ICP. You're looking kind of hot. That's what I always think when we look at ICP. Shut that door, Ethel. A caterpillar? Is he drinking funky stuff again? I'm drinking that coffee stuff again. Look at Caterpillar, the stock. I heard it was doing good. Then I forget about it. Pith's got it. Let me see what their chart looks like. Dang, it's 927. This is a 4. Wow. I would. Dang, man, you're $300. That is healthy. That's healthy action right there. That's what would be great to see out of altcoins, wouldn't it? But we're seeing that in the stock market. And used to, we'd be in the altcoins because it was better than the stock market. Now, what's the best now? That is crazy. Let's see if we can get something over here.
Yeah, if I only had a trade, I could while away the hours, conferring with the candles, consulting with the charts. In my head I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching. If I only had a trade.
Got past the 300. We're looking for that 3618. That's 1,043. And that would be one of your wave targets right there. That's pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. And then we'll see what happens. I wonder if it stays bullish, gets a steeper pullback, or respects the trend line and tries to, you know, we don't know then, but the good chance that there were going to be a good rejection period. I mean, that's a good place to take profits if you're in it. Can't believe $1,000 Caterpillar stock. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a look at Bitcoin over here. It's $80,900. Are we inching up, or are we still slow burning down on Bitcoin? I think we're on a little slow burn here on the 15 minutes. See the 50 trying to cross that 200. But I'd rather take a look at some of the bigger time frames here, like the 1 hour. Seeing the bearish cross is there. That's one of the first. That's what it looks like when you lose an area at first, right? You see the 9 cross the 50, and look into other support levels, see if they're holding or not. The cloud kind of says, I'm getting ready to suck you in and throw you down here somewhere. Losing the 50, we look for the 100. It's a good, reliable place to stop before lose that one. There's a system to this. But it's going to be this cross of that red one over this blue and that 21 over a 50 moving average. We start seeing that would be that's your flip confirmation right there. Ladies and gentlemen, 16 people hanging out with the turkey. I thank you very much.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
I apologize. I am tired. I am a little bit tired today. It may not exactly seem like myself. I've just been very busy arguing and fighting with all this production crap today. Trying to get the Friday night video show out there done. This is what's been taking up my time. Is a crypto parody channel, which I'm very grateful for the 13 subscribers that I have. I've almost got one for every video that we've got out over there. There were some shorts that have been coming out. We got Dave, and seems like he got 444 views on this first one and on the shorts, and then it's kind of trickled down over here. Funny Dave. He may have to get raunchier, I don't know. But this is what I've been working on, was our Friday night crypto video show there. And this was the older one right here, or the one from last week. Trying to get it out by Friday, so I've got a deadline to meet, and it's been kind of harassing today. And then some things happened, some things went down on their side of the systems and things and whatnot. But patron Miss Jenny and this cool ass parrot right here, yeah, that's the mascot for the crypto parody channel. I think he's kind of cool. What do you guys think? You think he's cool? And then, of course, the lovely Miss Jenny right here. And this episode has an eyeful for you if you catch it. And that's what I've been working on right there. So, guys, if you don't mind, the 19 coolest people ever to be on the interwebs with me watching Bitcoin as it trickles on down here. Maybe that short I'm in won't be so... oh, look, I'm finally in profit on that short. That happened kind of... Didn't you tell me I was like almost dead on that? I put my stop loss over. It makes me want to add it to you. Hasn't broken any levels for any confirmations. It's kind of like shorting the bottoms in a way, in a sense. Just gotta wait for some confirmations there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out with the turkey. I will be in better spirits and everything tomorrow, I'm sure, after I'm well rested. But thank you for being here. I'm going to the end screen, catch up on the chat, and happy trading. I will see you tomorrow night. God bless you. Sean, to the end screen, please. Oh, it's that song. Or the one after it.
Candles, fucking
Is this bad? Oh, one more high, one more high, one more high. Candles, 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 fucking candles, candles. Tell me now, bearable, bearable, fucking candles. Deep into a dark coin, said this is my retirement. Rock coupled by breakfast, now it's my new entertainment. Follow the guru signal, bought before the pump. He sold at the top, I held till the dump. Trust the process, he said, then ghosted the chat. Altcoin autopilot, now I'm living in that high. Solo repeat, fucking candles, 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 fucking candles, candles. Tell me now, bearable, bearable, fucking candles, candles, fucking candles, 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 fucking candles, candles. One more high, one more high. Or is this the end, end, end? Maybe next time I'll wait. Maybe next time I'll learn. Maybe next time fucking candles, 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 fucking candles, candles. Tell me now, bearable.
I guess that one closed.
Fucking candles, candles, fucking candles, 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 fucking candles, candles. One more high. Or is this the end?
Weeks.
Woke up this morning with the craving so deep. Giant green dildos, yeah, they're what I need to sleep. Not the battery kind from the shop down the road. The ones on my
Mid-pump paranoia hitting different today. I'm staring at the order book, joint already lit. Wells just dumped again, now the timeline's on fire. But I'm laughing in the smoke, calling it market wire. They say I'm reckless, they say I'm fried. I just exhale slow and let the sats decide. Dab on the dip, dab on the dip. Get high when it's red, that's how I trip. Sats in my wallet, smoke in my lungs. Dab on
It's
the
always
dip,
Thursday in
that's
my
how the
world.
real ones run. Leverage screaming, margin call on the way. I'm one deep, poof, I'm turning red into play. Friends texting, bro, you good? I reply with the cloud. Everything's fine, just riding the wave out loud. They say I'm reckless, they say I'm fried. I just exhale slow and let the sats decide. Dab on the dip, dab on the dip. Get high when it's red, That's how the real ones run. Alvin's coming, the smoke's getting thick. I'm stacking in silence while the normies get sick. They laugh at the orange, they call it a scam. I just pass the joint and say thank you, ma'am. On the dip, dab on the dip. Get high when it's red, that's how I trip. Sadness in my wallet, smoke in my lungs. Dab on the dip, that's how the real ones run. Dab on the dip. On the dip. Dab on the dip. For a ride. Took me for a ride. I was halfway through a fat one when the candles flipped green. My living room turned into a cosmic trading scene. The chart started breathing, the lines started to sway. My sats started dancing like they had something to say. Brain tried to warn me, but the high said let it ride. Now the whole portfolio's doing the electric slide. The great green pump, it came out of nowhere. The great green pump caught me midair. I was baked to the bone, eyes wide as the sky. The great green pump took me for a ride. Took me for a ride. I started talking to my sats like they were old friends. They told me hold tight, this ride never ends. The rug pull fears melted into purple haze. I was laughing so hard I forgot what day it was. Brain tried to warn me, but the high said let it ride. Now the whole portfolio's doing the electric slide.
Coming soon to a dispensary near you.
Having whispered secrets through the smoke. The market did the wave while I barely spoke. I asked the chart, are you real or just a dream? It winked at me and said, we're all part of the same stream. The great green pump, it came out of nowhere. The great green pump caught me midair. I was baked to the bone, eyes wide as the sky. The great green pump took me for a ride. Took me for a ride.
Look at that, Ollie. your head keeps hitting her in her left boobie like that. She didn't complain at all, though. I can't get my head near them. I tried.
Woke up this morning with the craving so deep. Giant green dildos, yeah, they're what I need to sleep. Not the battery kind from the shop down the road. The ones on my screen that make my portfolio explode. They rise up tall, freaking oh so firm. Oh yes, pumping my bags till I squirm and squirm. One big thrust and I'm seeing stars. Fuck me! Yup, it's pouring in, buying fancy cars. Cash or cha-ching. Oh yeah! Give me those giant green dildos. Give me. The time to stretch high and never say no. Ever. ATs and the keys make my wallet fat. Craving them daily, imagine that. Green and mean sliding up the chart. Fucking my fears right out of my heart. Yes, daddy. Papa say bring, oh what a thrill. Giant green dildos pay my bills. Dash explosion. Scrolling at midnight. Fingers all sticky and wet. So wet. Waiting for that surge I won't soon forget. Red ones are bastards. They leave me high and dry. Flop. But greens come calling with a wink in the side. Sexy, hey big boy. I just some money changes. No shame in my game. They pound and they pound. Driving me insane. One massive candle and I'm screaming, yes please! Turning my new bass into crypto royalty. Counting is to settle for little red stubs that flop. But now I'm addicted to the ones that won't stop. They vibrate my phone with alerts all night long. Giant green dildos, where have you been all along? Whatever, yeah, call me pervert for charts. But these bad boys deliver right to my heart. Fuck me sideways when they hit all-time high. Fuck me! Profits raining down like come from the sky. What's that cash rain shower? Oh yeah! Give me those giant green dildos. Dildo. The kind that stretch high and never say no. Tease and the crease make my wallet fat. Crave it, I'm barely imagine mad. Green and mean sliding up the chart. Fucking my fears right out of my heart. Profits they bring, oh what a thrill. Giant green dildos pay my bills. Dildos forever, green and supreme. Dildos forever, green and supreme. Dildos forever, green and supreme. Dildos forever. Dildos forever. Dildos forever, green and supreme. Dildos forever, green and supreme. Dildos, dildos.
I became a coin philosopher at 3:33 a.m. Staring at the ceiling fan like it held the wisdom of all men. It drops silent but deadly, just like my leverage trades. 1 minute I'm a genius, next minute I'm financially unmade. Tried to explain yield farming to my Uber driver last night. He said, bro, that's just gambling with extra steps and satellite Wi-Fi. I said, no, it's decentralized freedom. While coughing on my vape, he turned up Rosalia and prayed I'd be okay. I'm a coin philosopher, pondering life's big stinks. Why we ape, why we cope, why the whole market blinks. Side-eye out judges me, the timeline drags my name. But I'm still here, nodding like everything's the same. Philosopher, hey! Passing wisdom like gas. In 2026 I'm still broke, but I got class. I name my bong the Genesis block. Is basically holy. Every hit feels like I'm unlocking the next bull run slowly. I ate 7 bags of Cheetos during a 40% correction. Woke up with orange fingers and a brand new life direction. My girlfriend left a note that said I can't compete with BTC. I replied with a voice note, mostly coughing, and to the moon, baby. I'm a coin philosopher, Pondering life's big stinks. Why we chase, why we rug, why the whole market winks. Side-eye judges me, the timeline drags my name, but I'll be here forever, 'cause this is my game. Yeah, this is my game. Pass the lighter and the copium.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for hanging out. I will see you tomorrow. Good night. Good night, John Boy. Jesus loves you.